Hi everybody, Karen Bentley here with the Sugar-Free Advantage channel, your resource for healthy weight loss and healthy living on a sugar-free, low-carb or keto continuum. And today we're going to be reviewing 5 different granolas. Granolas are in the cereal family, and cereals are notoriously bad for having hidden sugars in them. Food manufacturers like to call them healthy, and then they put sugar as the first, second, or third ingredient, and we really don't want that. So our first job is going to be to screen out all the granolas that have too much added sugar in them. We're going to be looking at several factors. One is what's the serving size and calories per serving? And then we're going to be looking at the added sugars. Is it that 4 grams per serving target that we've got? 4 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon. That's all we can really handle of added sugar at any one time. And then we're going to be looking at the ingredients list. What's in it? You know, is there a caloric sweetener in it? And by that I mean sugar or high fructose corn syrup or honey or maple syrup or anything that's a sweetening agent that has calories. That's a caloric sweetener. And if you're carb conscious, you also want to check the carbs. But we're really just today screening for sugar conscious products. So the first one we're going to look at is America's favorite Cascadian Farm organic since 1972 fruit and nut granola. Picture looks real good. Let's look at the nutrition facts on the side of the package to see what it's got. The serving size is 2/3 of a cup. And the calories per serving is 230. That's a little highish. And then we're going to look at the sugars. Now, this is an old label. Starting in 2021, food manufacturers are supposed to be reporting added sugars, but this one doesn't. So we're going to have to figure it out ourselves. We just know that sugar is 17 grams, which is pretty high. We've got that 4-gram target. And also it's got 43 grams of carbohydrates while I'm here looking. That's pretty high if you're carb conscious. So we're going to go to the ingredients and see if that has more clues. The first ingredient is whole grain oats. The second ingredient is sugar. No. Too much sugar. It says so right there in the 17 grams, and then we confirmed it in the ingredients list. We're just going to pass on Cascadian Farms. We're not going to even bother with it any farther. Now we're going to look at Ezekiel 4.9, golden flax. They're very organic conscious. They're trying to make products that would have existed in biblical times and replicate them for you. Sometimes you can find these products in the grocery store. You might have to go to a health food store. So anyways, this looks pretty good on the cover. Let's go to the nutrition facts. The serving size is 1/2 cup. That's actually a decent serving size. The calories for 1/2 cup are 180. The sugars are 0. That's pretty encouraging. For those who are carb conscious, there's 37 grams of carbs. And then we're just going to check the ingredients, which is organic sprouted whole grain, organic malted barley, organic golden flax. That's the first 3 foods. There's no caloric sweetener in there. That's definitely a plus. So we're going to try that one. Next one we're going to look at is Kashi Go Rise. 12 grams of protein. That looks pretty good. Plant protein and multigrain crisp with a touch of honey. Honey, that's a caloric sweetener. 8 grams of whole grain, 13 grams of fiber. Anyways, it looks good on the cover. Let's go to where the rubber meets the road on the side. This is a pretty hefty serving size. It's 1 1/4 cup, 180 calories, which is very reasonable for that. Total sugars is 8 grams of sugar, of which 7 grams are added. And remember, our cutoff is 4, but this is sort of in the ballpark at least. So we're going to check the ingredients and see if the first 3 foods have a caloric sweetener in them or not. And if you're counting carbs, this has got 40 grams, so that's pretty high. And the ingredients are the cereal that is a hard red wheat, brown rice, honey, and cane syrup. So the 3rd and 4th ingredients are caloric sweeteners. We're just going to say no to the Kashi Go Rise. Kashi, by the way, their parent company is Kellogg. Next, we're going to look at Honey Bunches of Oats by the Kellogg competitor Post. You know, honey That's a little clue that there might be a caloric sweetener in here, but it looks good. It's honey roasted. We're going to the back. The serving size is 1/2 cup, 230 calories for half a cup. That's pretty hefty. We're going to look at the sugars, and right away, it's got 12 grams of added sugars. It's another one that's 40 grams of carbohydrates. And just to confirm, I'm looking at the ingredients. The first food is whole grain rolled oats, and the second ingredient is sugar. No, no, no. We can do better. We already know we can do better because we saw Ezekiel. So I'm going to put that one aside, and I'm not going to look at it again. And the last one that I'm going to look at is Bob's Red Mill Muesli. It's not technically a granola, but it's in the same family. Old country style, whole grain, hot or cold. Looks good, wholesome, nutritious. Okay, let's see what it says on the back. The serving size is 1/4 cup. That's pretty weeny. The calories for that 1/4 cup are 140. Total added sugar, 0. That's a yes for me. If you're carb conscious, it's got 23 grams of carbs, which is, low compared to the rest of them. And then the ingredients, just to confirm, the first 3 foods are whole grain wheat, dates, sunflower seeds, raisins. So who's not going to like that? All right, so we've got 2 to try. And they are the Ezekiel Golden Flax and Bob's Red Mill Muesli. And the other 3, we're not even going to put them in our grocery cart. We're just going to leave them on the grocery store shelf because they don't meet our basic screening criteria. So what we're looking for now from the Bob's Red Mill and from the Ezekiel is the portion size and the taste. Do we actually like it? Is it going to fill us up or not? And so the Ezekiel is 1/2 cup. Let's get that out here. This is what a 1/2 cup looks like, folks. You could probably be satisfied on that. It's very textury. It's sort of got the texture of stale bread. Let's taste it and see what it tastes like. It doesn't look like it has any fruit in it. Sort of has the texture of stale bread. Very crunchy. But it's not bad. Do I love it? I can't say that I love it, but I don't mind it. I would eat it. I would actually choose this. It's not bad. So that's the Ezekiel 4.9 Golden Flax. And now we're going to try our other choice, which is Bob's Red Mill Muesli. And the serving size on this one is 1/4 cup, which is pretty weeny. This is what 1/4 cup looks like. And it looks really beautiful. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Oh, it's got beautiful whole grains, and it's got raisins, and it's got bits of dates. It just looks really appealing to my eye. I'm going to taste it. It's got some nuts in here too. That's pretty darn good. I would love that. You could serve me that for breakfast anytime. So there you have it, folks. We screened 5 granolas. We found 2 that were acceptable. I found one that I absolutely loved, and I found another one that I didn't mind. And that's how you do it. Just remember that 4 grams of sugar is really your target. That's what you're looking for. And you can find good products that have that, as you see. So good luck to you. Happy shopping. Don't put those high sugar products in your grocery cart. Don't feed them to your kids. Don't feed them to yourself. Bye for now.